It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. They're learning how to shoot, learning how to light, learning how to mic and edit right. These are TCTV's finest in training, doing their best with focusing and framing. It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. They will get better.
Hello, I'm Robert Kim, the Public Access Manager for TCTV, and we're going to show you how to edit on the flip cams. Eject the USB part, and then you want to get one of these USB extension cables. And you'll plug the female end into the flip cam like so. And then once you plug the other end into the computer will go ahead and launch the flipped software for you. And here we go, it's the launching of the software. And so these are the clips on my camera. Now this is important. Before you can turn in your flip cam, you need to get the clips off of it. And if you go into your flip software and you check on Save to My Computer, now it says Do Not Unplug Camcorder down here at the bottom. Do not unplug camcorder. All right, and it says items saved to computer 8/31/10/9:26 a.m. So now we'll see under the, we'll see right here, we've got 17 clips on this computer. Okay, after all of the items are saved to the computer, let's go ahead and eject the flip cam. That way, we know we're not affecting any of the clips in their natural state on the camera, and we haven't deleted them from here. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down with the yellow button, and then we'll just take flip video right here and drop it into the trash. Then we want to bring back up our flip share software, and there we go. Now we've ejected the camera. So now I'm going to unplug this, make sure it's off, and now we will edit with the clips that we've saved to the computer. So we're watching some clips from the Breaking News Youth Camp when they went to King 5 in Seattle, and we're going to try and edit these clips together in this tutorial to a little mini 5-minute movie of some kind. Now let's show you how to edit these. So this is going to play our clip. If you hit the little play button, so now I can easily scrub this clip to see the parts that I like. So it looks like the clips are in reverse order from when we imported them. So the newest clip is at the top, and the oldest clip is at the bottom. And this is a little bit confusing because of the chronology of this, but let's go down here. This is the first clip we recorded. So this is the first clip on the flip cam, the first clip we videoed. It's us in the van driving up to Seattle. This is pretty shaky stuff, so I'm gonna maybe ignore that clip altogether. Let's try this next clip here. Now this is pretty good. Then you can see the city, and we got a shot of all the kids here. Okay, that's probably enough of that. What I'm going to do is probably trim it about here. I don't think I want any of this stuff. This is just a short video, so now we're not deleting any of this stuff, but what we were going to do is just trim it. And so to trim this clip, we click on the little cut icon here, and this pops up. And now this is where we can scrub the video once again. It left off where I had it out in the other window. So now I'm just going to trim the out point. So I want it to stop there. I'm just going to use a little bit of this clip. So when I save this, now we've shortened this clip to 20 seconds. Okay, so now let's see what the next clip is on the timeline here. It looks like we're in a tunnel. Okay, I'm not going to use anything from this clip. Let's move on to the next one. I kind of like this. I like this clip. Okay, but that's probably enough of it right there. Let's see how it starts again. The Space Needle. Okay, he's saying Space Needle. I kind of just like that much, just a little bit. Woo! And so I'm going to just trim it there. So I'm going to go back into my cutting, and I'm going to take the out point and drag it back to there. And I'm going to save that. And so now let's check this other clip out. You know what? While we're at it, I'm just going to go ahead and delete these clips that we're not using. We're not using anything from this clip, so I just highlight it by clicking on it, and then I just hit the delete key. And click permanent delete, and that's okay because we have our clips still on the flip cam, and we have a backup. So we can go ahead and permanently delete those files, and if we wanted them back, we could get them back off of the camera. So let's just, let's see, we've got this clip is first. No, this isn't the clip. We didn't want this clip either. This is the clip we're starting with. Yes, with the city. All right. So let's just take this one and we'll hit delete, permanent delete. Yes, okay. And now we've got this clip trimmed. Now let's check the next clip out if we want any of that. I can't understand any of that. I'm just going to delete that. Permanent delete, delete. Let's see what happens here. Looks like it's the start of our tour. All right. So this is the lobby of King 5 News. I don't know what the 12 is for. There's a fountain they have in their lobby. Kids liked that fountain. Threw some pennies in it. Oh, we got a thumb in the shot. Probably won't use any of that. This is all shaky stuff. So we'll probably just... That's nice for a cutaway now. There might be a part where our tour guide, BJ, talks about this lady, and we'll have that as a cutaway. So I'm going to keep this in our bin here. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, this is a pan of the newsroom, a shaky pan of the newsroom. Maybe it gets a little more steady here toward the end. Okay, there's the kids. That's kind of cute. Let's see where we can get the kids. All right, here we go. Let's just trim it from there. So, again, let's look at this again. This is what you want to click on to trim the video. And so now we'll go back in here, and this is where we want to start it actually. So I'm going to drag the in point, and let's see, where do we want the out point to go? Probably till just about there. Now this is really fast, I know, but it's all we've got. We don't have very many clips on this thing. Okay, so we've trimmed that one. We're going to keep this around. Let's go to this next clip. Ooh, this is a nicer pan. Pretty good. All right, so let's back this up. I'm gonna trim some of this shaky stuff off at the beginning, and it kind of starts the pan over. So we'll just start from, we'll start from right about here and let the pan go and stop it right about there. So again, click on the little scissors, and then let's back this in point to the part where it starts going in the other direction. There we go. And take the out point back a little bit, and there we go, and save that clip. And then this one. This is one of the control rooms at King 5. So we don't need all of this. Now this is interesting. I may want to take two different parts. I may want to take two different parts of this clip, chop it in half, and trim both of those parts. Because there's a part where we've got half of a pan of the room, and then there's a part where we have the children in it, but there's some shaky stuff in between. So what I'm going to do is divide this clip. Here's how we do that. We want to take this clip, and I've just opened it, so we want to save this one as, I think this is the part where they show us their tower cam, so I'm going to call this tower cam. And we click save. And now we have two of those clips, okay? So one of them I'm going to trim to the part where the children are looking at the tower cam monitor, and the other one I'm going to trim the pan a little bit. So let's go with this one here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the little trim video, and then we're going to, let's just take the first part of this. So I just want to trim the out point to where it gets shaky right here, and there's a head in the way. So I want it to stop right about there. And then I'll just back this up and save it. Now we'll go to the other one, which is already called Tower Cam, so that's convenient. Click on that. And we're going to back up the end point to where that head gets out of the way. There we go. And then I'm going to let that go till about right here. Might not let us. There we go. And we'll save that. All right, perfect. Now let's back out of here. Let's see what we've got next. That's the seismograph. I don't know if I need this clip at all. Okay, we'll just take this and delete this clip here. Permanently delete. Let's go to this next one. It's pretty shaky. There's BJ, that's our tour guide. Now, we don't have much of BJ, so I want to go ahead and make use of this clip. So I'm going to trim this. So I don't want all of it, but I want to start it here. Maybe let her talk. So we'll just use that because she says something and it's audible and I can understand it. So I'm going to save that. We use that much of it. Let's see what else we've got BJ saying. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. Oh, good. And we've got BJ, oh, a thumb in the camera. Okay, I like that whole clip, actually. Let's listen. Because you can hear BJ talking. So I'm going to keep that whole clip. I'm not going to trim it at all. Let's see what this one says. It looks like. And this is, what is his name? Well, that's Robert Cam right there. This is a weatherman for Northwest Cable News. Doug is this guy's name, apparently. Don't remember his last name, but let's go ahead and trim this. Let's see how long we want it. I'm going to start it right about there. Go ahead and trim the beginning of that clip. You can always trim a clip more than once, so let's start it right before she says Doug. I want it to start there. I'm going to save it, and maybe we'll trim the end too, but let's watch it. Okay, I like the audio, but the video is a little crazy. Unfortunately, with the Flip software, you can't take audio from one clip and put it... Okay, we can't use that. You can't put it underneath the other one. So just end it where she says breaking news and the camera person just starts getting out of hand. Trim that out point. And we'll save that. What else do we got? Oh, 3 more clips and we're done. And then I'll show you how to assemble this into a movie. Oh, this is where we're all on the set. Perfect. Those cameras moved by themselves, and there was a lady in the control room rooms away. And there's me and Forrest on the camera there. And there's Peter Epperson. Gosh, this is a long clip. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds, but it's all good stuff. Let's just stop it right there because it's such a long clip. All right, then we'll save that. Okay, now we're on a different set. This was the set for... All right, I might want to use that. That's cute. So I'm trimming her down and saving it. Then let's go over here. This is the last one that we saw first about the sound effects. We're going to have to divide this in two because I want this bit, but I don't want all that shaky in between. I want him talking and saying what he just said, and I want the part where we're hearing the stings for the first time. So, remember how to do this? We click on the cut button, and then we have to save it as. So we're going to save this, and we're going to call it music stings. We'll save that. So now we've just made it 2 of those clips. So we'll just click on the first one. There's the one that's called music stings. I'm going to click on, we'll just go ahead and edit this one, the music stings, and it'll be the first part here that I liked. Okay, there's, yeah. Spin the music, right where he says that. I'm going to start it. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to take that and we're going to save it. And then let's go to the other one, and I wanted a later part in the clip, like over here where we see him. So let's click on the little cut button. There's lots of good stuff in there, so wait until it gets steady. Must have been a short person who had the camera. All right, let's start it right there. Click Save. Okay, we have all our clips trimmed, and now there is that one that we didn't need down at the bottom. Let's make sure. I thought I might use it for B-roll, but I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. It's this one where we're just kind of a rocky. If you double click on a clip, by the way, it brings it full screen, and you can just see it better. So I don't need any of this. I'm going to scrub through it. That means you're just dragging. I said I might use that. Maybe I will then. Let's see what I got here. This is us in the lobby. It's the only footage of us in the lobby. It's real shaky though. Yeah, it's just, yeah, no, I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm going to click on it and hit delete. Permanently delete. Yes. All right. And now it's kind of showing our, clips on a single page. The different modes of this program are up here in the top right corner of the screen. You've got, this one's the list mode, so I can see all the clips listed out, and I can edit them that way. or I can use it, this is the mode we started out in, is that's the, I guess the tile mode. So you can see lots of clips. And then you have your, let's see, what is it called? It just says show one item in a large format. So the single image mode. And there's a way to go to the next clip some way. Maybe it's like cursor down. Hit cursor down to go to the next clip in this mode, and cursor up. So you can do it this way. Now that we've got all our clips trimmed, I'm going to show you how to make a movie. You have to make a movie in the FlipCam software to export it onto DVD or onto the web. So we're going to make a movie by going to Movies, and then we want to say, now we have to drag the clips to this little window one by one in order of display. So I'm going to start out back at the beginning where we had the kids in the van. So I'm going to use those clips. Let's go back to the kids in the van, drag them. I'm actually just going to drag them in reverse order because that's how it happened in real life. So dragging each of these clips one by one, let's go back up in order. And now we want this to be the 10th clip. I think it may have moved it. So we're on that clip. So next, this one, this one, this one, this one. It's very important that you drag them in the right order or your clips will be out of order on your movie. So now we can click full length or we can click magic movie. So let's do full length. Magic movie it shortens the clips. And if you really wanted to go totally basic, try that out. But in our case, we're going to click on full length. That means it's going to use the full length of the clips that we trimmed. So click on full length. Now it's asking if we want to include a title. And let's go ahead and do that. I like the FlipCam titles. They're kind of cute. So I'm going to change this to Breaking News Tour of King 5 in Seattle. And then the credits, I'm not going to put any credits on it. I'm just going to turn that off. But if you wanted to put credits, you would check that box and then type in the credits. Now, the credits are only this screen, and they do not scroll. They come on, and it looks exactly what it looks like that. So where our Breaking News Tour of King 5 in Seattle is a little bit off center, it could be moved down a little bit more. The only way to fix that is to go up here, maybe put a carriage return, but that's going to mess everything up. So it is what it is, and that's all you get. So I'm going to just uncheck include credits, and then this checkbox allows Flip to place a logo at the end. And so I'm going to go ahead and check that, but normally you might not do that unless you have a fondness for Flip's software, which I do. So I'm going to next click next, and then it asks me if I want music. I'm going to say no music. If you did want to use music, you would click use Flip video, and then you could choose one of these soundtracks. So I'm going to click no music, and then click next. Then the name of the movie is going to be Breaking News Tour of King 5 in Seattle, and it's going to go into the August 2010 folder. That's fine. Let's create movie. Okay, now that it's done, it puts it as a clip in our bin, but it also we have a little number 1 right up there next to movies. So let's click on movies, and there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this mode, and we can take a look at it. There's our opening title, and it's doing dissolves between the clips. Looks good. Now we're going to take it and put it on, we want to export it and make a DVD. We can also upload it to the internet with these buttons down here at the bottom. We can send it to our friends with the email button. And but we want to go ahead and export it. Say export. And then let's go to our hard drive here. I'm going to go to Robert Flip Training. Oh, it's not in Robert. Let's back this up. It's in, no, it is in train. There it is right there. There's mine. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and export it here. It doesn't matter where you export it as long as you know where it's going. There it is. But it's an MPEG 4. So that's not bad. That file I could then take, upload to the internet from home. That file will fit on a thumb drive. Of course, it is only a 5-minute movie. So we can take that file and upload it to the internet, and we can also run it into Final Cut. We can run it into Toast, and we can burn a DVD. So that is how you edit with the FlipCam Ultra software. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Tune in to more tutorials to learn how to use the FlipCams to edit in Final Cut Express, and also maybe some more advanced features of the Flip Ultra software, if there are any. So we will find them if there are.
It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. They're learning how to shoot and learning how to light, learning how to mic and edit right. These are TCTV's finest in training, doing their best with focusing and framing. It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. They will get better.